For you about somebody who is very eager to see you. I do think this is somebody, I don't know, I feel like I'm picking up on you've been friends or there's been like a little bit of a flirtatious energy between the two of you, but you haven't really, had a lot of opportunity. So this is someone who wants to see you after not seeing you for a while, or someone who feels like now they can, upgrade things out of the friend zone. But there's also fear. I want this so badly, but I'm afraid of getting hurt. They're probably anxious because they have a pattern of self-sabotaging connections. So even as they are extremely excited because they didn't really think they were going to get this opportunity with you, and here it seems like they are, they just feel like it's only a matter of time before something goes wrong. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hello, Rachel. How you doing? If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box, as is more information on how to become a member or how to get one of the candles that I make. Hello, Priyanka. Hello, Joaquin. Hello, Sarkav. How we doing? I think we will start with the Wild Reflections Tarot. All right, so what else do we have? Doing well. Hello, Damanda. How you doing? What else do we have? Ace of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles. So, Ace of Cups is in the reverse because there's doubt here. I know I want to see you. I know I want to be with you. I know that I want to invest in this. But I'm nervous because, like, I'm bad at love, I get excited and then I freak out and then I run away and then I don't say how I'm feeling. This is someone who's like, yeah, I want to see you. I want to, get to know you, but I feel like it's only a matter of time before I ruin it. Hello, Tommy. How you doing? Hello, Trish. I hope you're having a good day. Six of Wands and the King of Wands. What if I told you you're not going to mess it up this time? So this is either you or your person if this reading is for you. And the King of Wands would be the person who feels like it's only a matter of time before they sabotage this, even though they really do want this to work out well. But the Six of Wands is following that Ace of Pentacles. So it's like, hey, maybe, just maybe, it's a different type of ending this time. Maybe it's not going to end with self-sabotage. Maybe we've got somebody who figures out how to avoid that pitfall and instead does right by the relationship. Hello, Mark. How you doing? Hello, Jimmy. Hello, Melissa. That's true. We've got Two of Swords and the Page of Cups in the reverse. So I have to make a decision. Am I going to come see you? Am I going to pursue something with you even though I'm scared that things won't go well, even though I'm nervous that maybe you don't feel the way that I feel about you, or, I'll say something wrong and then you'll like throw a drink in my face. We got a worrier here, okay? A little bit of a worrywart. I can't stop thinking about how things would go wrong, but I also can't stop thinking about you in general. So yes, I want to like see where you're at, see what you think. They want a relationship. Thank you. What else? Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Cups in the reverse. You might have gotten into an argument with this person. Things might have gotten a little bit awkward. Maybe initially you were like, no, I don't think I have any interest in that. I think we should stay friends. Maybe there is something that made you like question whether or not you should really entertain this connection. But there's definitely distance here, and they don't like it. The other interpretation is that this is somebody who wants to see you, and they're feeling a sense of urgency because they know that you've broken up with someone else. So either you had emotional distance between you and this King of Wands, or the King of Wands is realizing that now might be a good time to come talk to you because you are single. This is someone who has not spoken to you for a while. 8 of Wands in the reverse, 9 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. This feeling that they have, this desire for you, they've kept it. They're worried though. It's like I procrastinate and I don't communicate because I know that if I'm going to self-sabotage, I can't really do it if I'm not talking to you. Mostly true. I think there are people who ghost or go no contact and they're self-sabotaging, but mostly true. And this is a person who feels like if I don't say anything, then you don't have a reason to like punch me in the face, right? If I don't tell you what I'm thinking, then you can't reject me. But they also realize I can't do that forever. So I want to see you. I miss you. I just hope that I don't sabotage the connection with you. This is the romantic Lenormand. Hello, Trilobite. What's up? Hello, Steven. Hey, Lemonade. That's true. The Heart, number 24. Now I'm hearing I've got this icebox where my heart used to be. Hold on, I'm going to be able to remember this. I think it's Mario is the singer. No. Wait a second. I don't think it is Mario. Do you guys know? I think it was called Icebox. This is someone, it's like they're taking out they're taking out their hearts from like winter storage. I haven't needed this for a while, so you know, I had it packed away with all the like summer clothing, but I'm swapping all of the clothes out, so I figured I'd just, you know, pick up my heart while I'm there. We've got the Crossroads card. Yeah. Do I make my offer? Do I put my heart on the table for you to like stomp on if you decide that's what you want to do? Or should I just like keep quiet? Should I keep this to myself? We have the Moon. And the Anchor. But I can't deny that when I dream, daydream or regular dream, I dream of things being happy and stable and secure. I don't know, like white picket fence, you know, dog in the backyard. I don't know. This is someone who cannot deny that what they want is going to require them actually meeting up with you or actually seeing you. They have to get out of their shell or they're going to lose this connection. What do we want? This is the Witch's Tarot. How's it going out in Spokane? Is that how you say it? I think it is. It would, you're right. Just in case you need another look at it. What else do we have? Queen of Pentacles. The Sun in the reverse. And the 6 of Wands in the reverse. You don't know about this person wanting to like find a time to talk to you. I think you've put this person out of your mind. I think you're just like, nothing happened, or, you know, they decided they didn't care. You've already chalked this up as a loss. You're like, no, that's not going anywhere. I don't think you're expecting them to reach out or show up, but that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to show up because they want to see you. Even if this is someone who has to hop on a plane or get in a car for several hours, I think this is, like, they're okay with doing that. Six of Swords and the Fool in the reverse. This seems to me like a surprise visit. Like, I'm not even going to ask if you're in town. I'm not going to ask if you want to see me. I'm just going to, like, I don't know, pick up your favorite pie and show up on your doorstep and see what happens. Hello, Danny. How are you doing? Thank you for explaining that, Rachel. Hello, Kat. Hello, Sophia. What else? Two of Cups. Temperance? Temperance in the reverse. It's going to cause some drama. Why is this causing drama? This person makes an offer. They show up and they're like, I'm in love with you. You're like the person I want to be with. Or I really want to get to know you. Or I've missed you forever. Why is this causing other people to freak out? I think this is jealousy. With the Nine of Wands, it's like, I've been trying to make sure that you didn't talk to anybody else, or that you didn't know that that person was interested in you. I've been trying to make sure that you don't, you know, flirt with anybody else. This could be a possessive ex who is losing their mind, realizing that there's someone else interested in the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Three of Cups, Three of Swords. I think that's exactly what it is. And of course, the Empress is number 3 as well. So we have somebody who I think recently broke up with the Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Pentacles broke up with them. There's been a little bit of time since that happened, but this could be the impetus, or like this is the catalyst that gets our King of Wands to think, you know, maybe it's time for me to shoot my shot. Maybe it's time for me to let this person know I'm interested. And even though it takes a little bit of convincing, like even themselves convincing themselves, right? I do think that they end up deciding I've got to at least try, but it's making the ex nervous. I didn't think there would already be somebody who is trying to express interest in the Queen of Pentacles. Hello, Dylan. How are you doing? We have the Tower and the Six of Cups. Hello, Tyra. What's up? Dylan, I'm just gonna let you know that you'll get a lot further in life if you're not trying to look down your nose at people. That's just my opinion. I think there's people who deal with a lot of different challenges, and even though what this person deals with might be different than what you deal with, I think we got to be able to appreciate the unique struggle that we each face without having to try to say, like, I'm better at it than you, you know? Hello, Nat. Hello, Darren. How are you doing? We've got the Tower and the Six of Cups, because we've got somebody who still carries feelings. Yeah, this is two people who are interested in this Queen of Pentacles. The King of Wands is going to admit their interest, but the ex is still Still hoping that the Queen of Pentacles will choose them. I think the X would be our Queen of Cups in the reverse, but we'll find out. 8 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Now I feel trapped. I thought you were still interested in me, but someone else is showing up and, giving you attention. Makes me feel like maybe I couldn't trust you, or makes me feel like I don't have a chance. There's more than one person who wants to pursue they came out as the Empress as well. Remember, this doesn't mean that they have to be a woman. But the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's a good partner. That's somebody you take home and introduce to the family, Hello, Erin. How's your day going? Confusion happens for a lot of people, I suppose, but that's why it's good to be able to work together, try to dispel the illusion, right? I think it's time for an Oracle deck, actually. We're going to go with the Path of Shadows. What else do we have? Yes, thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I appreciate it. Also, if you're able to hype, that's amazing. Hello, little prescription. Homie, if you want to not call me that, that would be great. My name is Carmen. Hey, Jonathan, I hope you can change that and also not put everything in caps. We're just trying to have chill Sunday. Oh, I got isolation. Interesting though, because you're talking about having not gone outside. Isolation. In the solitude's embrace, I found my own echo. I whisper to the shadows, my voice finds no fellow. I think this is the King of Wands. Someone who has chosen to be solitary, but because they feel a connection with you, it's like, maybe I could actually, not ruin this one. Maybe I could actually invest in this connection. Maybe you could actually go somewhere, right? Grimoire, wisdom, experience, hidden knowledge. Who has the hidden knowledge, though? I think it's the King of Wands. It's because they know the other relationship is over. Here we have the Grim Reaper. We keep getting references to endings. In the realm of twilight, where shadows converge, the Grim Reaper's scythe guides souls to the verge. So the King of Wands is definitely interested in pursuing a relationship with the Queen of Pentacles. Remember, the king could be a woman, the queen could be a man. This is not gender that I'm reading, it's just energies. But the relationship that ended for the Queen of Pentacles, there's still some feelings here from their ex, and they are upset finding out that there's someone else who wants to pursue this Queen of Pentacles. But the King of Wands, it's like they got the early edition. They got like a heads up that this Queen of Pentacles was single. It motivates them to communicate. Only the moon knows what it takes to hide this turmoil. Two sides of the same tormented soul. This King of Wands is very similar to the ex. The biggest difference is one is healed and one is not. Or one is actively working on things and trying to, address the self-sabotage or let that go. And the other one is willingly stubborn. Ghost. In the realm of shadows where memories are host, the echoes of what is gone still haunts me the most. So the ex is still very much so hoping to bring back around the relationship they had with this Queen of Pentacles. But of course, that plan is going to be much more complex if there's a King of Wands here saying, I'd really like to, you know, be good to you. Did you ever watch that TV show called Early Edition? The dude from Friday Night Lights got the newspaper a day before, and then he did what he could to like make sure things were not as bad the next day. I loved that show. And then one day I was boarding a plane and I looked to the right, and there was this beautiful woman who looked exactly like the actress on that show who was blind. She's not really blind, but she plays a blind woman. And I see this woman, I'm like, oh my gosh, you look just like the woman from Early Edition. And she's like, no, I am that woman. Like, that is awesome. I was obsessed with that show. She was super sweet. I wish I knew her name. I can't remember it, but she was amazing. All right. So, Love Oracle. What else do we have? Longing, craving, aching, wanting, and beauty, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. Yeah, there's someone who's not able to get over you because you brought a lot of beautiful energy into their life, whether it's just because you are stunning or if it's because you are considerate and loving in ways that this person had not really encountered before. You brought something different to the relationship than other people have that they've dealt with in the past, and they're finding it really difficult to move on from you. But I don't know if they really have a choice. I don't know what you're going to do here. Well, I mean, you're the one who has a choice, actually. The King of Wands, and what are we calling the person from your past? The ghost? Hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. Why are they falling apart? Because they feel like the only way they could be happy is if they're with you. And they're seeing that you are actually considering an offer from someone else. That there's someone else who might steal you from them, you know? Hello, Ambrose. How are you doing? Hello, Kat. We've got one day, someday, somewhere, another time, possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, and risks. There's someone new who has expressed interest in this Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is interested in seeing where it goes. There could be a connection between the ex and this King of Wands. They could have been friends. They could have worked together. They could even be like brothers or sisters. But I do think that there's a reason we have somebody who's kind of sullen or frustrated that goes beyond just somebody took my toy, right? Somebody's dating the person that I want to be with. They're possessive when they don't really have the right to be, but it could be because they're seeing someone they knew before who is pursuing the Queen of Pentacles. Hey, Trad Wives, if you don't like it, it's okay. But Rachel is one of my best moderators, so please be respectful, okay? If there are people who want to talk about their religious beliefs, I don't mind, as long as we're able to communicate in a way that it's clear you're not sitting here trying to judge people. So, yeah. Yes, I agree with that as well. We've got confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. I think it's just a matter of, can we have an effort to be a part of the conversation that's already existing, or somebody trying to come into the live chat and say, hear ye, my thing is the most important and all of you are wrong. Because I do have a cross up here, right? But we got to be able to connect with each other in the live chat in a respectful way. That's all. There's some really awesome people out there. And quite frankly, I think over the last like 5-10 years, society, probably because of social media, we've gotten a little bit too quick to look for reasons to say that we are not the same instead of looking for commonality. I would like to see more mutual aid and respect for, you know, maybe you believe something different, but we can still have something that we can learn from each other. This is somebody who's confessing their feelings. They are being vulnerable. They are taking their opportunity. This King of Wands does not want to lose out. They're saying what they want. And the ex who's obsessed is aware of it. They're not happy. This is the Overthinker's Oracle. What else do we have? I feel like God is punishing me. Unrequited love. I have so many regrets. I'm plotting and scheming away to get you to love me again. Because I really didn't think that you were going to have that King of Wands show up and do all of the things that I was probably supposed to do. I feel like this King of Wands, because they have a healthy, like, I hope I don't mess this up mentality, because they are not arrogant, because they feel like this relationship is really important. There is something that motivates them to make sure they're self-aware or capable of self-monitoring. And that seemed to elude the previous person. And this has been noticed by the Queen of Pentacles Empress energy, who's just kind of like, wow, okay, so you take this seriously and I feel heard. That's great. That's important in a relationship, right? Hello, Raymond. How are you doing? Not quite yet. Happy Women's Day to you as well. Hello, Rachel. How are you doing? I'm going to confess everything. This is the King of Wands. My ego and pride got the best of me in the past, but they're going to confess how they feel now. When they confess how they feel, the ex gets really upset because they feel now that you're actually connected to somebody new or dating somebody new, I don't feel like there's any way for me to fix this, right? Yeah, that's a good question. I told you we were going to keep our eye on you. There's so many channels out there. If you want to find something that's like aligned with what you're trying to go for, cool. Hello, how's it going, Henry? From there. I stay awake all night thinking about you. They're obsessive. The ex is not willing to let you go, in part because you were the one who called them out. What they seem to have been confused by is they initially wanted, or for a long time felt like what they wanted was somebody who was easygoing, not going to call them out, just said yes all the time, right? And they ended up realizing what they really liked about you is that you motivated them to actually become better because you didn't tell them that they did everything right all the time. Not like you're going around following them and saying you missed a spot. More so, I know how everybody else sees you, and I know that they're wrong. I know that you wear a mask. I know that you try to present who you really are to others, but like I can see who you really are. So I have higher expectations for you than everybody else has because I'm not going off of what I've seen you do or the experiences that I have with you. I'm going off of who you actually are. And if you can't rise to that occasion, then I guess it's not meant to be. You loved me when I didn't deserve it. So you motivate this person to be a better person, and yet they didn't do right by it. It's not over. You belong to me. And hiding my emotions and feelings for you. So they feel like they have to be quiet now that there's someone else who's expressed interest, or maybe even someone else who you're in a relationship with. They feel like they can't do anything because if they try to chase you, they feel like it's not going to be effective. They probably feel like you would just reject them right away. Yes. Weird but awesome. Isn't weird okay? I feel like if you're not just a little bit weird, I don't know why you would be watching my channel anyways. Like, if you are super normal, like, why do you like me? I don't know, man. Lockdown, mental, prison, confined. Your ex is losing it. I should have done right by you. Now, because I didn't do right by you, I see somebody who is showing up and doing things, even though they've dealt with self-sabotage in the past too, they're setting that aside and they're doing right by you. Why couldn't I have done that? Why did I have to keep sabotaging you? They might see their car outside your place. They might hear your name when people are talking about your relationship, but there's little pieces of information, maybe even on social media, and it's like, oh, no, leave me alone. No, not again. I don't want to hear about them. Trying to think of a... Did I tell that story? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to tell that story. Sorry, guys. I'll just say it like this. Sometimes people who did not do right by a partner of theirs in a relationship may find in the aftermath of their breakup that a ton of little things seemingly unconnected or not relevant to that person are like screaming and shouting like, hey, you remember that ex? You remember that person that you messed things up with? Yeah, think about them. Didn't they drive this kind of car? Or didn't they have that name? Or maybe they had that haircut? Or they had that tattoo as well. This person's getting a lot of reminders of the Queen of Pentacles, Empress. Maybe even also a little bit of like a, oh, did you hear about the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles? They're doing so great. They're in love and stuff. Yes. Well done, Matt. I do. It's true. So we've got retaliation and anxiety. You guys, think back 500 years ago, okay? 500 years ago, they didn't have tablets. They didn't have virtual reality. They didn't even have foosball, right? They had to find things to do. And you know what? If you had to be a petty back then, I get it, because you didn't have anything to do. But now we got like Scrabble, roller skates. Shoot, you can learn how to knit. Why is this person so obsessed with you? They can't do any of those other things. They think about you. When they're eating, they think about you. When they're sleeping, they dream about you. When they're talking to other people and they mention tortillas, this person talks about you. Like, it doesn't matter what the conversation is. They're always reverting back to you. And they want to find some way to mess with you so that you feel like you have to go back to them. Well, gosh, I looked and I looked, but I didn't see 1 ounce of healthy behavior here. 100% toxic. What did you see in this person? Were they funny? At least tell me they were funny. I know you think you can go and be with that new person, but I disagree. I'm going to find a way to make you think that that new person, that King of Wands, isn't worth it, and that I'm clearly better. Chores and stuff to be done. Very true. They didn't have a washing machine either. Yep. And excellent point, armchair. It's the thing they cannot have. That's it. Once they have it, they won't desire it anymore. We just had this come up in another reading. Was it When Doves Cry? Just like my mother, I'm never satisfied, or she's never satisfied. Look, if you get stuck in a relationship with somebody who is literally never happy. Why? Why are you doing that to yourself? As somebody who has been in a relationship for years, by the way, with somebody who at one point said, I don't think I've ever been happy. I was like, oh, what am I doing here? That person probably needs to be working with a therapist or working to address some of the factors in their life that prevent them from understanding how to be happy or change their circumstances. It's not exactly ideal for a relationship, right? We have somebody here who is not happy because they didn't get what they wanted, not happy because you are getting what you want, but from someone else, and they want to ruin it. Like, wasn't it enough you ruined my last relationship? Now you got to ruin this one too? Yeah, I'm talking about you ruined the relationship I had with you, and now you want to ruin the new one with a different person? Get a job. Like, find a hobby. I don't know, or binge watch a show, anything. They're mad because there's no hope for reconciliation if you are truly happy in this new relationship. So they're butthurt. That's okay. They can be mad. But you do have to make sure you're taking the right precautions for yourself. Is this somebody who should know where you live? Maybe if you've moved, you don't need to let them know. Is this somebody who needs to be blocked? Is this somebody who could potentially catfish you? Because I'm going to tell you right now, they're coming through as very petty. They want to find a way to mess with you or the person that you were dating. So don't make it easy on them, right? Irreconcilable differences, divorce, final, and intervention. So I know you feel like you've already made up your mind. I know you feel like you don't want to be with me anymore, but I'm going to do something to mess with you. Maybe even just to like make you feel bad about it, not even try to change your mind. So block whatever you can do to block this person. Yes, they are worse than lingerers. Hello, James. How are you doing? Hello, Charlie. Yeah, we got to be cautious with that stuff, right? Let's see what we get from the Gilded Reverie. And I totally blocked you yesterday for asking that question. It's kind of interesting when earlier today you tried to play stupid like I didn't remember who you were, but you were asking like baiting questions. So if you're going to continue to do that, I will block you permanently. Okay? That's not what this is for. a weird question. Hello, Danielle. How are you doing? Too legit to quit, actually. Do you want me to put on the shirt? I have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt that totally says, oh, wait. It might say too lit to quit, which is an entirely different thing. Hello, how's it going? Is it Katrina? I hope you're having a good day. So we have the Rider, R-I-D-E-R, and the Star, which is number 16. Look, sometimes you're going to get exactly what you want. And when you get exactly what you want, just take a look around. There's going to be a hater somewhere. They're going to be, oh, how dare you get what I want? How dare you make it look so easy when I've been trying forever? This King of Wands is pursuing you. They want to see you. They want to pursue a long-term relationship. They have good intentions. They're a little bit nervous because they've ruined things in the past, but they want to do right by you. And this person from your past is like, oh, how dare you? That ex is mine. Hold on, your sentence doesn't really make sense there. So you're not dating them anymore? Well, no, not really. Not for a couple weeks now. Oh, okay, so they're not yours? Yeah? Interesting. Clover. Luck. Fortune. This is the way it's supposed to turn out for you. You are supposed to be with somebody who treats you well and has good intentions because you have good intentions. And this hater from your past or this ex who's like mad about it, like, I don't feel bad for them because they ended up not treating you the way that you deserve to be treated. And if they really cared about you, they would be happy that you're happy, right? The Sun. So focus on you. Focus on the good stuff in your life. Don't let this person from your past live rent-free in your brain. You got good stuff going on. They might be jealous. So might some other people. But that doesn't mean that you should be any less excited about it. They just need to go through their own spiritual awakening or ego death if they want to have the good stuff in life. Instead, they're stuck on this like petty mindset and I don't know, maybe like competitive or feeling like they should be able to manipulate people into giving them what they want. Hello, Sean. How are you doing? I don't know if I agree with that, Dylan. The best way to get over someone is to remember what's so awesome about yourself. That means you deserve better than what you got in that situation. There's a lot of people that you could potentially date out there, but if you encounter somebody who is quite the catch and you have not spent time working on yourself and addressing some of the resentment or the hurt that you have left over from previous relationships, then you might actually ruin that connection with somebody awesome. So the best way to get over somebody is to work on yourself. Oh, welcome back, Liquid. How long we gotta last this time? Hello, Lightning. How we doing? Okay, I think we need... yeah, I haven't gotten one from this in a long time. This is the Character Oracle. So this is going to be one of my little pick a card things. If this reading resonated for you and you feel like there might be a King of Wands coming towards you, pick number 1, 2, or 3, and this will give a little bit more detail about that King of Wands. Hey, Grindhard, how you doing? Yes, exactly. I'm proud of you. Yes. I don't know, man. The older I get, the less I understand loneliness. Don't get me wrong, I love people. Yeah, I love people. I want you all to be happy. I want you all to be in healthy connections. I want you all to feel proud of what you've been through and how you've changed and worked on yourself, and not let the people who hurt you in your past rob you of a happy relationship because you decide love doesn't exist. You know, I want that for you all. But I will also say the older I get, the more comfortable I am spending an entire weekend not seeing anybody else. Some of y'all were like, what are you doing for your birthday? And I'm like, fun stuff. Hanging out with myself. Don't worry, I do fun stuff too. Yeah, exactly. So I didn't tell you the number yet. Okay, are you ready? We're doing number 1, 2, or 3. This is going to tell you a little bit more about the King of Wands, the person who, should this reading be applicable for you, tell you a little bit more about the person who's coming through to tell you that they are into you. They want to be with you. For 1, civil servant. This could be somebody who is working for the government. We have public official, administrative duty, public administration. And then we also have challenger, seeker of adventures, courage, challenge, and goal. Even though this might be somebody who is reserved, they are definitely courageous. They just don't go around bragging to people about it. All right, pile 2. Madman. Oh, Lord. Watch out. Oh, no. Some of you are going to realize this King of Wands might still have some player tendencies. But we also have the Madman card. This is somebody who enjoys chaos, okay? When I think of chaos, I think of Jeff Goldblum. You're like, why, Carmen? That doesn't make any sense. Did you read Jurassic Park? Or watch it? Chaos theory. So, I don't know, maybe you're legitimately about to date Jeff Goldblum, in which case, like, full steam ahead, good work. You'll have a great time. But some of you have a person who, the self-sabotaging thing that they are trying to work on, it could be due to the fact that this is somebody who is quite used to things being chaotic. If they grew up in particular in a household where things were just like always kind of unpredictable, or arguments broke out all the time, this could be someone who struggles to be in a happy environment or in a healthy connection. All right, so let's see what we got for pile 3. I get too used to pulling cards. I don't wait until I say the pile 3 thing. What about for pile 3? A nurturer. So remember I said the King of Wands does not need to be a man. We have the Mother card. This parenting card doesn't have to be attached to a gender either. But we have someone who's capable of selfless love, someone who's nurturing, someone who has patience and knows how to comfort those who are going through difficult times. This is also somebody who is an athlete or is athletic. Seeker of vitality, exercise, life, strength, and speed. So that could also be one reason we have an ex who's a little bit jealous. Maybe there's some difference here in terms of athleticism or relative like fitness, right? Hello, Sean. Matt, you rock. Jurassic Park quotes are always accepted. Yep. Hello, Marty. How are you doing? Thank you. I'm sorry to dash out just as you show up, but remember you can start over at the beginning, and hopefully you enjoy it. All right. Thank you, everyone, for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for hyping a video if you were able to. And I will see you on the next reading.